Sitten ala Tjakit, Paiwan刀. Possibly vintage, but I do think it's antique from the 1900s, the 20th century. As you notice, there is a quintessentially southern Taiwanese Baibus, a 100-pace viper motif on the back. It could be said that the 100-pacer snake, the viper, has totemic value to the Rukai and the Paiwan peoples of southern Taiwan. Wire is smartly inserted to hold the blade in place. This open-faced scabbard is a very Taiwanese attribute, but is also found in the northern Philippines and in the border regions between India and Myanmar. Another very distinctive feature of southern Paiwan scabbards is this wooden block, usually hollowed out and can be used to store things. But I believe that there's an ergonomic value there and helps enforce a certain way of wearing and gripping the scabbard and drawing the blade. The blade has a straight, almost Tang Dynasty Dao style of look. There may be an ancient link there, but that's something to be researched and explored in the future. Look carefully and you'll see that the blade is chisel ground. It's flat on one side and has an edge on the other. This actually results in certain cutting angles being highly efficient. And this interesting attribute is actually shared with several other Taiwanese Aboriginal ethnic groups, blades, as well as certain Bornean and Filipino blades such as the famous Waray Talamong, as well as the Mandao or Ilang as the Dayaks use. Alright, let's wear this bad boy and see how it feels. You'll notice the way that Tjakit is supposed to be worn has the blade sort of on a horizontal plane. Though the block isn't strictly necessary for wearing the blade in this fashion, it does help and gives you more of a surface area to grip on, as well as more surface area for decoration, which is obviously important. And it seems like an edge-up draw is also quite possible with this. Feels good. Kind of on the stouter and shorter end, but it's a pretty representative southern Taiwanese Aboriginal blade, Tjakit of the Paiwan. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little introduction to a traditional antique, or at least vintage, but I think antique, Tjakit, a Paiwanese knife, sword, bush knife. This one is definitely a little bit fancy, not super fancy, but you know, it's got the characteristic carvings of the indigenous people here. The Rukai and the Puyuma blades are similar but different. Usually it's the sheath that gives it away. Yeah, it's a nice piece. It's not particularly big, but it's not small either. It's a good feeling to it. You can tell there's a little bit Japanese influence on it already, but still very Paiwan. I would say Southern Paiwan most likely, or what we would today call Southern Paiwan. Cannot tell you which budo, which tribe, but yeah, nice piece. There's more to come as I explore more Rukai and Taiwan culture, warriorship, history, the whole context. And thank you guys for following me on my journey thus far. I salute yours. Peace.